No, but okay. Select any employee or employees and press B to make them do the last job they did. So technically,
Okay.
if you like select a bunch of people and press B, they will just instantly go do the last
It will.
abnormality job they just did.
Yeah. So it is. There's a possibility.
There is a way out of this one, but
There's a possibility that I just press B and hope for the best.
there is one issue. Now, you can actually start setting up abnormalities you haven't worked on today. Like, get certain people that you haven't really had to do anything, get them to do it while building up, so that way you can press B and
Yeah.
I think it's the only way we're getting out of this one.
There's only one problem. It can't work with the bear.
Okay, no. I think the bear, that's who you send in. Either that will be the second to last guy, and then when you go to the next one, that the bear is someone you personally send in there.
Yeah.
So actually, you should probably send somebody into the bear so that who can't go in there again, so you can have them real quick work on another abnormality after the bear.
Even if I fucking remember who's been working on the bear. Come on, man. You think I'm remembering that? Well, the problem is, if I send everyone to do their last job,
Well, their last job is in the employee's last job. I don't think Tasha was in there last, or whoever was in there. I think whoever was in there last is dead.
Emma was in there last, but I'm pretty certain Emma's worked on thingy beforehand.
Yeah, it's the.
I nearly pressed the button. Right. Oh, God, I need to
No.
somehow. Right, did I get you? Good.
No, the thing is, it's not like just pressing B. You have to select an employee and press B.
No. I'm trying to
Oh.
separate people by their damage types.
Uh.
Oh, crap.
What?
That's going to be absolute. Arrow is going to be more of a liability than anything else here.
She the other gun woman.
She's the magical girl, so she's going to be randomly doing damage. So there's like a 75% chance she deals damage, 25% chance she heals.
I'd say what you put her to the side and put her with whatever team is kind of lacking a little bit in something.
Well, the idea is that it's not like they can only take the damage of the one that they do.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, is that they are immune to the damage that they represent, or healed from the damage they represent. So the idea is that white is the one I really hate. If I get rid of white, I might just have a chance with everything else. But I need to get rid of white, so it's isolate all of my white people specifically, and make sure they don't deal with the white one. I'm separating my people by white, black, and reds.
You're separating the people based on color, huh?
Yes. Well, I've got one pale damage here, so I'm just going to say pale is red.
Honestly, you might as well.
Right, so no. Right, everyone else here is either black or white, I'm pretty sure. So, red, you are going to be F2. Right, just check. F2, got it.
Also, there's another
now I
mod.
need to separate
you may
the whites and the blacks.
There's another mod you may like, Kane, which is pretty helpful. It makes to where the name tags stack on top of each other, so you can see their health bars and sanity when they're in a big cluster fight.
Yes, that would be very helpful if the fact that I'm specifically here with people that can't move, but yeah.
Yeah. We're just saying it's a pretty good quality of life one.
So, Control F3.
Yeah.
Right. So just to double check, black, black.
Another one.
Black, black, black. Okay. We've got the red, white, and black ready.
Oh, if only there was some blue in there.
I know.
Are the upper teams just helping?
The upper teams are gonna hang around and hope to God that the white tentacle doesn't decide to come and fuck them. Because if it does, then I lose 90% of my facility in one go.
You know it's literally what happened last time.
It didn't happen last time, but that's because I was able to pause.
A similar thing happened to a majority of the people in this facility. But, yeah, you know what they say, lightning never strikes twice. You'll be fine.
Just remember, red, white, blue, everyone else. Even though that wasn't everyone else.
I'm frightened.
I'm frightened. I'm especially frightened because Tash, I was right.
What?
Tasha is wearing white armor, but she's black damage. Red, white, black.
Is that going to matter too much?
Well, what is going to matter is for some reason black isn't.
Is Black Team not wanting to...
Black team isn't set. Right, where are you, Tasha? Because you might have the capo, but you are not in white damage thing. So, Control F4. Right.
This...
I don't like this.
It's like when we played Dr.Cann and we went, oh, hard. This game's not that scary. I'm on normal. It's not gonna be that bad. I went to hardcore for the train station mission. Scary shit of my life in the dark, hearing the robots scream and knowing if they hit me once I die. I was immediately humbled by that game. Don't fuck with the Finnish robots. Second time I had to fight off a Finnish Metal Gear. Won't be the last. Putting a lot of faith in you. The hopes and dreams of millions can ride with you. No pressure.
There's nothing but pressure here.
I mean, can't think about it like this. If you do lose, you can just go back and type in checkmate and fucking do Komoko. I don't think there's any shame in after. I'm sorry, how long is this?
It's been like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So at one point our internet glitched out, and so because we looked, it was like 9 minutes. I was like, I know we have not been streaming for just 9 fucking minutes. No, something happened. Almost 2 hours. An hour
Yeah.
and 39 minutes. I think we can both agree we don't need we both don't need to sit through that again. We got the gist of it when Homoko decided to send a fucking purple midnight.
I mean, if it was a green midnight, at least we'd have something different.
Yeah, you just have to play Helldivers too. I have to fight fucking automatons on Melvin Creek again. I want to play that game, but we have no one to play it with. And playing Helldivers 1 by yourself is fun for a bit. It becomes miserable at a certain point.
Shit, I cannot be working on you.
Who has to go down? Can you use? You can't use clocks on midnights, can you? Damn.
No, if I could use a clock on them, I don't think I can. I'm almost entirely certain that at least the purple midnight is just there is nothing.
We're pretty sure you're right. Like they don't, because midnights are supposed to be kind of your boss fight, like your boss fight before Gabriel and Alphas. So I'm pretty sure you can. It would. Wait. Wait. Okay. First of all, Kane, couple things. You're gonna like this one. The concert's not as bad anymore. Any energy spent or lost during the day, such as with Der Fritz or the Silent Orchestra, will be restored when you use the clock.
You mean if I use the clock?
Yes. So that's one thing. However, it says all escaped abnormalities or ordeals in the facility will be recontained and killed. I'm gonna double check though. Oh no! It says like midnight ordeals. So every other ordeal, yes, midnight ordeals. No, you're gonna have to. You gotta fight in this one. But that is nice. I completely forgot that it gives back energy lost during the God of Darkness.
Right, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Pail's downstairs.
Nurse. Oh, I need.
Another one's downstairs.
Wait.
Get him. Also, there's two downstairs. There's one on Binah's side, one on Homoko's side.
They're all down here.
Oh. Uncontrollable. Someone's having a very bad time. Get them, boys. Hold the line! Okay, the line. The line, it's being held. You might get out of this one. Also, I have no idea why we can't hear the game anymore. So I will supplement that on my end. There we go. Which, it's like it feels like we're holding our breath. It's so fucking terrifying. I'm like speechless, chat. This is fucking hype. Peak fiction.
Right. We've done our jobs. Rabbits, just do yours.
Okay. Come on, rabbits. Mayday, mayday, mayday! It's over.
Right, someone, anyone.
No.
God, no, come on, I need a... River.
Okay, now I got bad news.
River, you were the best.
Save the... Hold that fucking line!
1957. What a year.
It's okay. I've
On
been
the damage report.
I've been reading the casualty list. Joel's gone. Camila's gone.
I know Joel's gone because saying, wait.
No. That's left over. I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
No, it's not. Mountains out again. It's not fair.
So we should probably deal with the crazy guy then.
Yeah. Because so many had died, again, it's this thing of that.
Oh, yeah, but you know what's funny, Kane? I don't think he has enough bodies to eat. I think so many of them were actually obliterated. He can't actually do any... Oh. Oh, boy. I think it's time to get everyone. And just... Oh, we're still losing, boys. You gotta get us the hell out of here. You have to save the field. London's uncontrollable. Kane, where the hell is London? Why is she uncontrollable?
I don't know.
She's not crazy. I just don't know where she is. Just anyone get in there. I've miscounted. Oh, almost take. Oh
shit.
Oh no.
Oh, how did I forget about that? No!
Did he get out?
No, I think we've lost.
No, I think Blue Star did get out.
Yeah, Blue Star's out. I didn't get there in time.
So Shannon, I think we can both say, if you just want a console command pass this fight, I think you won. If it wasn't the fact that it was a fucking midnight ordeal, you won that fight.
Well, there has to be a midnight ordeal, and I did beat the midnight ordeal. The problem is, second trumpet doesn't go away after beating the midnight ordeal and using the clock.
Yes.
The problem is that the clock, it doesn't stop, so Big Bird breaks out, which means the Red Riding Mercenary breaks out, which means everyone breaks out.
So
it's the fact that using the clock doesn't reset.
We'd say you still won this fight. I'm good to not sit there for another 2 hours, because that's basically all the fight was. It was just sitting there for 2. Where was London? I need to know this mystery. Why is she uncontrollable? Where the fuck did she go? Did she like get knocked out? She's not dead. She's somewhere.
Oh, now Destiny's uncontrollable.
No idea what's doing it.
All agents are dead. Fuck. Wait, what?
Huh?
Excuse me. They were in.
What?
That's why they killed Mabel. They killed Mabel because they went inside the containment chamber.
It's enough of your bullshit. You can't. I just want to know.
Anyway, that's London. She's uncontrollable. I don't know.
Is she crazy?
No, because it would be, say, panicking if she were crazy.
That's what we thought too, but it's like she's.
Unless it just goes from panic to uncontrollable if you don't have any white damage.
Maybe. It's hard to tell unless you paused, which would be a moot point anyway. But I don't think she was crazy, because, well, she's dead now anyway. I don't think she was crazy, because when we first saw she was uncontrollable, she had full sanity. I mean, if you just want to call it a command pass, I think you've earned it. I think you've earned it.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. If the clock hadn't fucked you,
I was that close. I could have done it even with all the bullshit.
I mean, honestly, if the clock had worked how it probably should, you would that have been it, slam dunked.
Yeah.
So I think we take that W. I mean, if you want to be punished, you can go into the day and execute people before you insta win. I mean, if you want.
I'd have to execute River. I can't do that. I'm not strong enough.
And now you see why we couldn't. I can't beat this game. It hurts me too much. Oh, fuck, it's loading. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Can't kill River, huh? Can't do it. You're fine sending her to self-sacrifice, but when it comes time to pull the trigger yourself, huh?
But that sacrifice would have meant something if the clock...
The clock had just...
If it worked. It was just like the second I saw Mountain of Bodies escape again, I was like, oh no. Like, why did it escape?
It was then you understood.
Like, I understand Big Bird escaping because it's second trumpet, but
I don't know why Mountain. No, it's because so many people died. Like once 15 die, it's it.
But the thing is, I used all the clocks were dead, and I used Mountain, and I used the backwards clock. So, and that was after the thing.
Ghosts, specters.
Yeah. Mountain just
Standard checkmate.
Right.
Did not checkmate.
What I didn't. No, the thing is, what I just thought about was that you have to press space in order to type that. I was just thinking, wait a second.
Wait a second.
I've been bamboozled.
God, I'm can't keep getting away with it.
Mountain of spiraling bodies. Mountain of spiraling bodies just took a backhander from canned payment. Brown envelope jaw from Hockma. It's like, you just break up and me, no questions asked.
Damn, here I thought Mercenary was the one getting paid. Oh, right. No, this is you. I don't have to do shit. Oh.
Nothing. She is nothing. She is nothing at all like Carmen. Do you realize this? The ones who were with us at the beginning are nowhere to be found among the people who remain here now. They are all gone. Because of the monitoring of the Eye, we couldn't even give a proper burial to Callie and Daniel.
Damn.
This place is all we have left. Are you nervous right now? I wish to be your shadow, forever behind you, even if I'm not good enough. May we be together and fade away together. The weak and fragile chick that has just pecked its life out of an egg cannot hope to stand against this world. I deemed you to be that chick, one that is too fragile to endure all of this. I have never known where it was you wanted to fly to, since you never told me. I was always nothing more than your student who needed your teachings. You were always so frugal with words. I could have no idea what you managed, what exactly attempted to achieve by creating this prison. The process of creation was too harsh, and I could not help but run away. I could have run far enough that I would never see you again. But I did not. I tried to set everything right, and I was caught. Since then, the iron hands that govern me have stopped permanently. In fact, I vaguely knew that the end was nearing. However, I was simply too afraid to face the final outcome, and instead chose to stay here forever and ever. I may have been verbose with my reasons for attempting to stop you, but to be truthful, I did not want to part with you yet again. That was my biggest motivation. Nevertheless, I should support your decision. I have always blindly followed behind you and stayed at your side, remember? I like how the robot has a monocle.
I was looking at it too, like, man, that's fucking good.
May we embrace glory together, for back then we could not.
Also, another fun detail on Chested's, the coffee guy. If you look at his machine, he's just a coffee vending machine. All of them have like little things like that, like how Gabria's eye is slashed, just like how on her character model it is and stuff. But
one of them has the bow. Has a bow.
Yeah.
Grant proper ends to those locked up here, and to yourself.
90%. The eye embracing the past, building the future. So you wish to hear an answer from me? I've already made my conclusion. I was full of myself at first. I thought you would never be able to do anything without me by your side when we first met. It turns out I was completely right. Fully, utterly,
hey.
Actually, in fact. We all saw your first... Perhaps my assistance was not necessary in your journey after all. I think we both understand your first facility was a mistake.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Therefore, you should not be seeking an answer from me anymore. you kind of body Binah instantly on your first attempt, Sada. Now you clearly see the door, it appears. So what do you think will be waiting for you behind that door? The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you've been missing. The last 5 days. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you'll finally be happy, or that some of the leftover pain can be relieved now, have long become empty words. You're never going to forget. Nameless fetus, you'll never forget now. That's a part of you. You get to live with that. There are several more things I'd like to say. Yeah, well, fuck. I wish you success this time. You're gonna remember Nameless Fetus, Kane. That stick with you. Oh, hell, now I can hear the game again. I enjoyed being with you, not only those 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephra you need to meet. He holds in his hand a warmth that is so comforting, making share people's hearts like they're nothing. One last score, Arthur. It's the fact they roll.
Can't even remember what. Trying to remember what abnormality I chose last time. I don't know what's being added to.
Oh, don't worry, fun things.
Level.
Don't worry, fun things have been added for you. You don't need to worry about that.
This is day 45, so I think it's just like one last easy day.
Oh no, it's then 5 more after.
Yeah.
Then the story just becomes hype. Then we just get stupid hype story. And I want to see stupid hype story. So Kane, get us out of here. One last tour around the old girl. Before you inevitably pick all of the birds and summon Apocalypse Bird just to make the last 5 days real spicy. Man, throw in my boy the Plague Doctor. Get him in there. A new challenger of the final Sephiroth. Oh God. Is now elevated to 130. Be contacted. So now everyone can be boosted to 130.
Good shit.
Yeah, everyone can now just be boosted to 130. It's very spicy.
Honorio, you come back down here.
No.
And then it's what? Finn, Delilah, Ramirez, Nicole.
Weatherby's on safety.
Harry went. No, Weatherby is in control team. For some reason, I moved Weatherby out of control team just to make sure that Harry is here.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I will say hire 5 more people real fast, just because you're gonna open a new team after this day, so you might as well just have that, and then whatever you want to spend lob points on Kane, spend them. You're getting 1 more team. So just buy 5 more people, and then what do you want to spend your 115 on?
Is it 5 or 10 for the next?
I would say buy 5. I mean, Kane, how much you're gonna get a fuckload of lob points at the end of the day? It's an easy day right now. We're just saying like, you have 115 points, but let's buy the next team. And what do you want to spend shit on?
Yeah, well, I thought, is the next team 5 people or 10 people?
I think it's 5. I think it's just 5. I think it's just 5, and that's where all your best people are supposed to go, because now it's like you're getting your last few abnormalities, and either you don't know what they do and you have to deal with that for 5 more days, or you do and it's bad. That's kind of how it's gonna end up. So you might as well just buy 5 random people, get them ready, and then make everyone beefed up. We're in for a trip. That trip is pain.
Right.
It's actually not going to be that painful. It's basically just 5 more days. I don't think anything spicy happens. I'm not going to check. Nothing spicy. I don't think it does. I think it's just 5 normal days.
This is when you're going to tell me I have to do, like, hey, remember all the stuff? Or what if I just run them back real quick?
So do Gabria in the middle of Neztec, where you can't heal? Yeah, go ahead.
No. I refuse.
Hey, you know,
Tangle me like a fucking puppet.
You know a HODS mission where you're slowly running out of stats? Yeah, do that with fucking your boy Chesed. What went down today? Ooh. We don't talk about HODS suppression. Okay, I don't know if I don't think the Lobotomy Corporation last 5 days. Is anything? The final days. Father support where I think we're good. Okay, no, we're good. They're just talking about, like, it's the fucking, like, true ending thing, which I'll spoil right now, Kane. Angela's gonna do some... I don't think you've been, I definitely don't know what's been happening in this game, but you've kind of been picking up on the story, right? You know what's been happening for the vague part, the vaguest bit.
Basically, my recollection of what's been happening in this story is I was the manager working for some guy called A.
Yeah.
I was then told not to trust A.
Yeah.
And then I was told I was A. Well, actually, there's a sort of thing of, like, just for some reason, I don't know if becoming the sort of big reveal, like, you are A. I was just told A's coming back home, he's coming on the train, so get your ticket ready.
He's coming.
And then all of a sudden it was just like, oh, hi, A. It's like,
okay,
wait, what?
So basically, Kane, this takes a little bit of explanation. I'm gonna have to lore at you. And God knows, we both know you don't care enough. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I don't know, because it's easy road from here on out. So basically, what happened was, you basically live in the apocalypse. So remember, to make it remember that ruined city I made? Imagine that. You live in a city. You have all you need in here. Best tech, all the good shit. It's a shithole. Imagine Cyberpunk, but you have magic. You just act casually. You can just... It's fairy tales magic. It's the worst universe. You have the entirety of Moby Dick happening in the background, except instead of Moby Dick, it's a whale the size of Manhattan, who, if it eats you, you become an immortal, mindless killing machine zombie that roams the waves forever in the ocean to kill other people. Yeah, the ocean's just fucked. Don't go in the ocean. Never go near water. Water's bad. That's where the crab people are. It's not much better in the city. We have bug people. So as brief description, as that was, city's fucked, outside's fucked, apocalypse. It's not a good time. Now, I don't quite understand how we get to this point, but Carmen, or C, I think they've just said Carmen's name already, right? You know Carmen. Carmen's apparently best girl ever. She did everything.
Yeah.
That's who Angela's based off of, and who Ion was in love with. So he made an AI to be like Carmen, but it wasn't Carmen. There's a whole, like, thing with that. Don't worry about it. That only matters in the next game. We'll deal with her trauma later. But Carmen was just best girl. She was super hopeful and wanted to make the Tree of Light. essentially, I assume, symbolically. Make the Tree of Light, you make everyone in the city happy. This somehow makes the world a better place, sure. Something super hopeful thing. And canonically, that somehow actually made sense and was in fact working. She was so actually hopeful that it just works. Sure. I assume somehow this makes some sort of sense. But while trying to make the ultimate Tree of Life, they do a lot of experiments, it goes bad, someone gets killed, Carmen kills herself. So then Ion gets put in charge. He is not qualified for the task at all. He's you, Kane. You've been put in charge now. Currently the one steering this ship to a super hopeful future has just been killed off, Kane. How are you going to continue now that you've figured out how to make actual SCPs? Also, if you poke the SCP enough, maybe you can just bullshit your way to a conclusion. And you do have a lot of Meat Shield followers after you just solved World War II. Naturally, you throw them in the We Can Change Anything. We've already seen how you play this game. Naturally, the meat grinder. So Carmen dies, Ion gets put in charge, and he just decides, fuck it, we're making the meat grinder. I'm gonna cheat my way to enlightenment. And thus, here's Lobotomy Corp. Here's your facility. A monument to all your sin, really.
Okay. I'm like 30% sure this isn't going to bite me in the ass.
Sure.
I'm like 30% sure that Ray wasn't working on Red Riding Mercenary before working on Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, that's... so...
Yes, fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, wait, does he...
is
that why he breaks out? I forgot they have a sync thing. So,
yeah.
Okay, so Carmen dies. Ion gets put in charge. He does some things. He made Angela. So Angela, you're not supposed to make an AI. That's like the city lets him get away with this bullshit. The world's worst Walmart to work at. But an AI, that's a big no-no. But yes, the robots, the Sephiroth, they're good. You can put a dead corpse in a robot. That's good. That's fine. Don't worry about that. But if you make an actual toaster that can think, well, now you've done it bad. So Ion decided to casually do that bad because he just thought he could. And then Binah shows up. So the whole game's been kind of telling the plot of how this place got put to... how you ended up here. It's Ion's entire backstory is just this game. Because he's, he wants to do Carmen's thing of break the Tree of Life, make the city happy, and he's going about it in the world's most fucked up way possible. He's dealing with the trauma of his love interest. Interestingly, we'll say. He's dealing with that trauma very interestingly. This is a man to so yeah, he actually does do a lot of interesting, cool background stuff. Tasha, don't you go in there.
That wasn't Tasha. It would be good if Tasha went in there.
I didn't mean to say Tasha. I forgot who it was. The lower people at some point are diamond dust. After incidents like Binah and Midnight Trumpets, if they're not level 5, what were they good for?
Yeah.
Let them survive a week, then we'll talk about them being memorable characters like Like Daphne, God rest her soul. There's a fucking fly. Little
I mean, to be fair, the only thing Daphne's done is basically just be, I guess, you've been here long enough that you were actually able to wear the spare Mountain of Smiling Bodies suit I have.
That's still impressive, because Daphne at the start was, I think Daphne, though, was part of the original team with London. I think she was the second in command. She's just been alive this whole time. I'd have to, I'm not going back to watch. I know you're not. So fuck it, it's canon now.
Obviously, it's very impressive if that was the same person, but
I think it is.
Almost certain it's not.
I think Daphne, though, was in the previous timeline. That's why I've been excited to see if you get Xiao again, because, like, Daphne, I think either that's why she was memorable, she was in the last timeline and survived, like, to be one of the main 5 in the last timeline, or she's been here since the start, but that's about it. Again, that's just her claim to fame. She's just been here from the start. But she was really she floated her way through this story.
Yeah. Like, she's basically just sat here eating potato chips the campaign. I was like, congratulations, you've been promoted simply from the fact that everyone around you has died.
So here's the question. Is Daphne the best control team leader because she was, she's the last... Is she the best because she was the best, or is she the best because she's the last one standing? Which,
She's the last one standing. Her Neptune level laziness has actually been a benefit to her.
So is she the best then? Is she the best if she's the last one? She's the last one standing. So, I fucking remember it. So, I forgot where I was on lore. Honestly, the lore in the first game is a mess.
And then along came Binah.
So along came the head, and they sent Binah. So, Kane, imagine what you just fought is her gimped. Like, she's literally making her powers manifest through sheer actual fucking determination and being in a toaster. And she was absolutely fucking up your facility. Also because she just turned off a bunch of things in your facility. So holy shit, well, you left the psychotic toaster in charge of the life support. Hal, open the pod bay fucking doors. Hal won't be doing that today, unfortunately. So, yeah, so Binah shows up. She, believe it or not, with Ion's meager, I'd say, 50-man operation, one of which happened to include Callie, who just coincidentally happened to be fucking Kratos. Which, essentially, they had the one fixer, the one, like, mercenary in their world who could actually just straight kill God. They hired Accelerator. They just had him. So Binah shows up with the Flash, but 2 of them. The Flash, but worse. There's 2. And then also, much like she was doing in your facility, broke out every abnormality. This includes nothing there, because Gabriel's wielding it, and it's a whole thing. Just know her power level is, I'm the best in this world because I punch you really, really hard in the face.
Okay.
She also just so happens to be the best person to wield egos, because, and as you saw in her boss fight, that's all of the weapons she uses are egos you can actually get. That was her, like, that wasn't why she was a color. That was just something they found out. But yeah, she's just randomly able to wield other egos at their full potential. Your agents aren't actually doing that. They're using them, and it's more like, kind of like Baymax and Big Hero 6. He's got the Kung Fu, but it's like, it's not the same thing as actually being a master. With Gabriel, it's just like, no, nope, mastered it, fuck you. It's like being a Gundam pilot, there you go. For anyone who's ever watched Gundam. You're just better than people. Because fuck it, the plot said so. So, she fought Binah, the Flash, and the entire Lobotomy Corp facility, and won. She also then died. She was missing half her organs, an arm, eye, leg. Still beat Binah in that condition, surprisingly. So Ion, after this happens, goes, "Man, I've made a grave mistake going about brute forcing my way to get to Carmen's dream. So I'm going to do World War II." So he hires the R Corp, the rabbits. He gets them involved, and he just goes, "Hey boys, everyone in the city hates lobotomy. Hates the old L Corp. I don't know what they did. They make smoke." I genuinely, after 3 games, nobody can actually tell you more than that. They just made smoke that was really bad. Whatever they made just produced a fuckload. I think they were still an energy processing group, but the smoke made people crazy and was starting to affect the entire city and was about to lead to an apocalypse. So Ion, just after being hunted down as for having an AI, which basically meant he should have been killed on the spot, he just casually convinced the head, "Hey, if I hire a bunch of mercenaries and kill that L Corp, I'll take it over, produce a lot of energy, just don't ask questions about what I'm doing down there. I know last time I was doing things I didn't tell you about. I made a fucking AI that's illegal. Don't worry about it. Also, I totally destroyed that thing. Wasn't real." So they believe him. Yeah, head bureaucracy is a bit... they just kind of let you get away with stuff until you make them personally mad.
Right.
So he was allowed to get away with this because, I don't know, he was allowed to get away. Somehow he got the fortune. I think Ion is one of the upper class, so he does have a bit of pull. So he does leverage a bit of that. So he wins the smoke war. Hooray! Now he owns an entire energy company. He also, something you're about to see, don't worry about that. He does some stuff that you're not privy to on why he needed this place. But now that he's won the smoke war, here you are. Here's what it was all for. All the deaths, all your friends dying, those 2 random orphan kids, their deaths too. Here it is. What was it all for? How the fuck does any of this work? How does Carmen fit in? What is... Don't worry about Angela. We'll get back to her. The last 5 days are, Ion really having a very bad time. This whole game is him having a bad time. He's reliving a lot of trauma. He needs hugs.
What he needs is just... Yeah.
Also he does it. He's canonically going to do it. The true ending is you did it. You won. You actually you mad lad. You worked through your trauma in possibly the most horrific way you could. You brute forced fucking Xiao's death. But we got here. And Angela goes, "Fuck you, no it's not." That's the true ending of this, is just, Angela going, no. She's going to yoink the victory. Because your victory basically just did the exact same thing the city was already doing. All of them were technically doing good things, like your bullets, like the HP bullet, that's K-Corp. You're injecting them with the serum that instantly heals people from, like, a bunch of wounds.
Right.
You can basically... What? Did you get him?
I think he's dead.
I think we got him. So, yeah, no, the K-Corp, they have that. And you contract that from them. I think your other bullets are, like, like the slowdown bullets are from T-Corp. Also, the fact that you can reset time, that's T-Corp. They have time manipulation. You were there for a little bit of that, the Miss Company stream. That's T-Corp. The British tax collectors. Yeah, they're the reason you can beat Mountain of Smiling Bodies. God bless them.
No.
They're also the reason you could keep resetting the week to stay in your infinite trauma loop for 50 days, but actually it's been 10 years. Outside the world, it's been 10
years in the joint.
So, for outside the world, it's been 10 years. For you, it's only been 50 days, canonically. Yes, even after you reset back to 1, you live in an infinite time loop of 50 days.
Yep.
Only this place
We're
does.
Medica up in here.
Absolutely. So, it's finally coming to a close. So, all the other Lobotomy Corp. I recommend reading Wonder Corp. Kane. It's technically not canon, but it is a pretty cool. It's just cool to kind of see because it's about a group of agents like London and stuff. Just how they exist in a different lobotomy. They're not supposed to be canon. This one, they're in a different division because Lobotomy Corp is spread throughout the entire city. It's mainly an L Corp district on the map. But since it's an energy company, it's everywhere. So they have like little outposts, kind of. So Wonderlab just follows one of those, but it's basically just seeing your agents and how they actually survived in this day, like what it was technically like for them on the ground level.
I see.
It gives a bit of interesting perspective. Unfortunately, it's not canon, which is a shame because it did bring up a lot of interesting concepts if you cared about the lore of the entire series. You don't though, so it's still just a neat thing of just actually seeing what it was like to be on the ground floor. And it also explains, like, that's how we're getting our explanation of, like, technically your people, when they wield the egos, aren't wielding them right. You're just more bullshitting. You're faking it. But it's working. That's why Callie was ridiculously strong, is because it's like she doesn't fake it. It's just, no, I can actually just straight up use all of these, even the weakest one. Like she was using Penitence, the very first ego you got, and doing enough sanity damage to where your people at the start would have just been getting one tapped. Just casually. So that's what so that's been the lore up till this point. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I left us, but we got there. Much like it all makes sense when you play. You gotta play the gotcha game. There you go. Just go play the gotcha game. Okay, there you go. This is all been a massive attempt to gaslight you into playing the gotcha game. Can't you see?
No promotions.
None? No, but
Nope.
Some people did actually level up some skills, though. I think Joel did.
Yeah, some people got some level ups, but no promotions.
So anyway, yeah, so that's what's been happening. Ion's been stuck 50 days trying to make the perfect day happen. He's been trying to make he's trying to make the perfect 7 days. Something tree of life, something biblical, something it's really, really good for you, I promise. This is up to you. It's your last few days. There's nothing else special that's going to happen to it. It's just the days. But I mean, the story is going to get, at this point, fucking weird. I'll try to explain as we go. A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally meet after taking such a long detour. So, okay, that whole I don't know, A was coming, but I am A. I think what happened, it's very vague. They've never explained this too well. But I think what happened was, you're some dude who they hired, because there's a bunch of managers in all the Lobotomy Corps. You just happen to work your way up to actual HQ, and then they imprinted Ion's memories onto you. So it's your Ion, but technically it's you, Kane. It's your morals with Ion, and you did it because of that. You got here with that, I guess. I think that's what happens. Or it could just be your Ion, and I have no idea what the fuck is happening right now. But I think Ion's dead and he put himself in a robot body, or he's in the facility or some shit, and you're just some guy he imprinted his memories onto. I think. I think that's what's been happening. So that's why A's coming, but you're A, but you're not. None of it made sense, and God knows I don't know how it makes sense. That strange old letter that had the same name for sender and recipient. Oh yeah, when you got hired. It told you that we would meet soon. It has been 3 months, you fucker. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. Tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? But he was rocking that old Apple computer? Hell yeah. However, I speculate you feel this place is a bit more serene than you might remember, so to say. There is many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind. He was coming because of your first facility, so what must be what makes this place so void? Damn it! Just the fine thud sound effect. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that you know. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. The heart! Fucking Kingdom Hearts, the heart, the Keyblade! This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest subconsciousness. Kane, your subconscious has fucking Windows, like 1995 fucking computers in there? Jesus Christ, is that what you've been playing this on?
That's what I used to play on as a child. And this laptop has probably deteriorated to the point that's probably not as powerful as a 95.
Fair enough. I also think we played on a PC similar to that back in the day. Yes, many parts of the facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such enormous underground structures in such a short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions to be found solidified amorphous images into something tangible. Sure. We repeated so many times until the memories were blurred, and emotions were dulled to a point where the original sin was forgotten. Yes, there truly were countless repeats. So many times I went back to level 1 for no good reason. It must have been rough 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in a cycle for the length of 10,000 years. It's felt that. Points. This eternity is fascinating. All humans are given only one life to live. The future comes to us like the relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them. We are merely pushed back. Time tracks technology can only reverse time in a very limited area. This technology was used only Ion would be such an absolute fucking nerd. He would say the full name out loud, and I just call him T-Corp like for everyone else. This tech was used for trivial things, such as guaranteeing an infinite moment of a death to a condemned man.
Oh, sweet. That made hers behind my convention.
Welcome to Project Moon. Literally every company is hiding something that absolutely... You saw Woden's Perfect Meatball Guy. When you have infinite time, why not? Or to show those whose days are numbered their happiest moments. However, when combined...
Yeah, but why do you have to start with the really fucked up one?
Because Janito.
Right.
However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. who invests in them without hesitation, even though they require a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. What was the first one? If time could be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature costs us a lot. Costs us fucking shall. Don't you make light of that. Listen here, fucker. Although we couldn't rewind time infinitely, it always left some form of distortion. Perhaps this technology should not have been perfected. I swear to you, Kane, I'm pretty sure Shao actually showed up in, like, Limbus Company. I think there's actually a dude named Shao who's, like, an offhanded character. He got out. No man could keep their sanity intact in this place. But here you are. You've reached this point, even though you limped and groveled. Kane! My God. Along the way. I mean, I know we mentioned the slime girl and the blonde clock lady, but can behave yourself. You're in front of the boss.
It's grovel's. It's mainly just me just begging the gods, please, please don't be the silent orchestra that melts down.
And then every time.
Every time.
The Dami Mommy came. She came for thee. Of course. What'd you say? Of course it couldn't have been possible if not for Angela. But it is an Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Kane, you did it. You did a good job. He said you did it. Please, let your body and mind rest, just for a brief moment. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. It's just the same 5 days. I don't know why he says that. Extremely brutal. You beat Binah. Us, whom you will meet again, will also be brutal. That part is true. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it's okay to go back to the first act. If you made it here once after such a long, hard time, you can do it again, right? Day one. You'll surely come back here again. Oh, fuck, hold on, I glitched out. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, the Steam glitched out. I can't see it real quick. Hold on. Long hard time. You will surely come here again. No matter. Just keep in mind the situation will be different. Will be much different if you move forward from here. You'll be given harsh trials and fated serrated questions we could not answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna philosophy at you for the next fucking 5 days. And by God.
Philosophy? You never mentioned this. That wasn't part of the deal.
I'm gonna start bringing up the tree of life or some bullshit. It's all symbolic, fuck you. And I'm sure you already know this. But don't pick the train. Do not pick it. You can reverse time. Do not pick the train. Do not fucking pick it. Don't you do it. But you cannot reverse a tale. True. Sure, whatever. Philosophy. Here it is.
Sure, I'll expand on.
Yeah, sure. I'll take on the nightmares from
architecture.
I'll take on nightmares from beyond my comprehension. Bring it on. What's the worst that could happen? What could possibly go wrong? That question will have to be answered by a goblin. Fucking Dante. Also, Ken, I have a fun fact. I have I think a few other people have a theory that technically in the true ending, it's implied Angela either kills or injures or stasis Ion after this, or stasis you specifically, X. I think Dante is X because there's a lot of weird correlations between him and Lobotomy Corp. So, I'm pretty. Hell, he gets his teammates killed about as much as you do. It's you, I found. You did it. We're almost there. So yeah, I think the last few days are just the same days again, but the last day is special. The last day, like day 50, it is special. It's the fun day. Oop, hold on. Oh, never mind. Alright. Kate. Ken, are you back? Did you survive? Oh, I'm sorry, what? Kane, I've made a grave mistake. Kane, I've made a grave mistake.
Have you?
I have. No, actually, no. A Midnight of White.
You suddenly remembered.
No. Okay, so no, I didn't know this because I just kind of skipped past this. I thought because the last day actually is just normal. So the White Ordeal, don't worry about that. You're to beat the day. I think you'd have to do it anyway. It's gonna be one fixer, who's basically a mini Binah or Gabrielle. They're not as like you can still pause and everything. It's just fight a mini boss now. It's not that, it's actually not that bad. I mean, they do some stuff. But most of it's just. I think a White Ordeal is the easiest. They're melee. Pretty much at this point, Kane, you're good. It's just fight a mini boss. Yeah. I say sweating. We're actually now looking up what the fuck is the White Midnight Ordeal. Uh-oh. And are they worse than Binah or Gabrielle? I don't think so.
This is where you're gonna have a look at it and be like, oh fuck, oh no.
Oh no. Oh man, Kane, as it turns out, they corrupt your save file if you lose.
Just one thing.
Oh damn, Kane, they delete they delete System 32 if you lose. Nah. No, let's see.
Didn't hear a word of that.
I said, damn. Turns out if you lose, they delete System 32. Damn, what a shame. What a shame.
I barely noticed the difference.
Damn, man, this shit plays the exact same. Where is the White Ordeal? Hold on, I think they put the Midnight Ordeals in a really weird position. Midnight? Yeah. What the fuck is a White Midnight? Hold on. White Midnight. You don't. I know what you should be. Okay, well, I can tell you this. Turns out, Kane, White Midnight, immune to white damage. Duncan. I can tell you that for free. Hold up.
Hold up.
I've seen White Midnight. I know what it's talking about. I just can't fucking... Now we can't find it, and we think it's because it's in a weird place, but... What have you done?
Started the day.
Well, what did you choose? Oh, ooh, nice, you just got the butterfly. That's good. You got two good. Nice. Shoot, technically then, it's another easy day. You just have to fight a White Midnight. I'm gonna get back to you on what that is. Uh-oh. Oh. It's like, okay. Okay, you've essentially initiated the final boss, and I'm just like, okay, so, it's gonna be an easy day. I'll get back to you on what God does. Certainly right, I don't have enough time to explain this to you. We'll deal with how fucked you are when we get there. Did it say White Knight? It said White Midnight, right?
I mean,
White Knight and White Midnight are basically the same thing, right?
Okay, no. Okay, no, I found it. It's one of those collapse things because it's technically a spoiler for like these boss fights because they're at the very end of the game. Like you only fight them here. Okay, so Ideals of White. Okay. Oh, they replaced normal ordeals. Okay, so instead of normal ordeals, you're gonna have to fight a fixer. So a fixer, Kane, imagine one of your agents, but they're really fucking strong. Imagine one of your agents, but now they have a moveset that's human controlled. Someone playing God of War just got dropped into your 4X game. What do you do? Well, naturally, what you've been doing, throw more bodies at the situation. Someone's got to kill him, right?
Yeah.
So they're each going to be a different thing. I don't know how you're supposed to tell, but we have... I'll get back to you on what each one does. We have red. What does he do? Blades and cans deal red damage. So red is... He's all about red damage, as you might suspect. He does red damage. He's immune to red damage. Don't use red. So, you know, London, unfortunately, is not gonna do shit on him. London and Dia can't help you. Movement speed. Okay, so it does seem like he is kind of like we said, a mini Gabra. It's like when she did that last move where she got locked on somebody, she'll keep chasing. It's like Little Red Riding Hood, all of them. Once they find somebody, they'll usually chase down that target until they get something else. So you can kind of bait that one. It's gonna be spicy. Once you kill it, pray. I tell you this: when you kill all of these prey, it might not be too bad. Okay, no, never mind. It's gonna do a bit. Okay, so when each of them die, they do a facility-wide attack. This guy does 70 to 100 damage of a laser beam that goes through the facility. It's very cool, very neat. Again, it's 70 to 100 at normal damage. I think you'll be fine. I think with people's health bars, you'll be alright. You might leave some people that are weak to red, I'll be honest. But he only shoots like one half of the facility from like wherever he dies. So you can kind of bait him somewhere good. While not being all that dangerous by itself, its laser and its 2 attacks can be death of agents you're not conscious. It's not too bad. Sending red resistant agents to engage is a good decision. So he does have some like hallway beam attacks, I think. I don't think it's fully facility wide, but you know, it's kind of like one of those, it hits through walls and shit.
Okay.
On his death, he basically does like one of the Midnight Ordeal tentacles, but it's not gonna be that bad. It doesn't seem like it's that bad. But the way to Fixer has, so he's immune to red. Like we said, don't bother. White and so black is normal. So that's your best is to send out your black agents to deal with red Fixer. You know, if you want to go ahead and start making teams for whichever one shows up. It's in a white ordeal, so I think you'll be dealing with a white Fixer.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, it replaces...
Fuck you entirely.
Oh, what did it... Oh...
We're not immune to meltdowns. So we just came right out the gate with this piece of shit.
Well, on the bright side, Kane, at least you can pause. I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay, so White Angel has 20... Is 20 movement speed higher or low? That's lower. So the white Fixer is really fucking slow. I think they have a lot of range, though. Since I think that's what's coming for you. Levitates. Has 1,000 HP. Takes longer to attack than the other to attack other employees compared to the other Fixers. So when it attacks, it has a really long cooldown. Hit it after it hits your clerks. It will prefer to use its forward-facing cannon. Attack rather than its arc attack if both are available. If it only performs its If these are placed in the same room, okay. I don't want to spoil its attack patterns. I think that's part of the fun, but I will say I don't think it'll be bullshit if you kind of. You know what's happening. You got this. I don't think there's anything too spicy. Maybe it's weapon. Okay, no, hold on. Okay, there's something spicy she does. Hold on. Command found new intel. Okay, it's got worse. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. What is she weak to? Do you have any pale people by chance?
I got a 1, yeah.
She has normal that and endures red and black. Immune to white damage, as you might imagine. Nice, there's no pierce, easier swarm. Okay, so at every time the fixer reaches 7%, 4%, and 10% match XP, it will raise its weapon like a shield and enter praying position, reflecting damage back to the attackers and becoming immune to all damage. Noticeable ringing sound will occur when the damage is reflected. This lasts for a while until it lowers its weapon and moves again. So, at certain points of its health bar, Cann, it's going to start praying. Don't hit it, you'll just be killing yourself.
Okay.
You're just baiting out attacks, essentially.
Stop killing yourself.
Yeah. But it only does at 70, 40, and 10% health. It seems like after her beam attack, she has a lot of like cooldown stuff. So swarm her with your best pale, black, and red team. Here's the thing. It said beat a white midnight. That's what it was saying is the fixer. So what the fuck is a white dawn?
I don't know. I don't want to know, but I don't have a choice.
I will say they also have really sick designs. Oh, no, here's their dawns. Okay, dawn. Okay, Ken, so it may not be as dire as we've made it seem. Non-pale fixer will spawn. Okay, so every Odero is just gonna spawn one of these guys, and then as you progress, it'll spawn more guys. So they're not that bad. You're gonna have to be dealing with kind of multiple mini bosses. Treat each one like kind of a dusk ordeal.
Okay.
It shouldn't be too bad. They're gonna throw one at you, and it should be a white. It should be pale.
So uncontrollably, got it.
Well, on the bright side, you'll be fine. It did say it can't spawn 2 red fixers, so it's not like you're gonna have to have 2 different red teams. It's like they will spawn only one. Well, there's red. Okay. Let's see. I'll get back to you on how to deal with him. But I can tell you he's normal to black damage. Anyone who does black. And he's gonna just only do red damage, so make sure you're sending in good red damage. So yeah, like Joel and Gary.
Galen is literally... So Galen and Joel are literally easy mode then.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're immune to red.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna double check though, King, because we need to make sure just like the praying reflection thing, he doesn't have a spicy attack. I'm gonna... Command will be back, Ramirez. Defend the burger town. Okay, what's the advice? I just want to look at the advice. What's not being all that dangerous by itself, its laser and its 2 attacks can lead to deaths from agents if you're not cautious. Sending red resistant agents to engage is a good decision while moving other employees away to remove its laser. What the fuck is it? Laser? Oh my god, it's gonna pierce the walls. Get everyone out of that room. Get everyone out of that. It's gonna pierce, apparently. I don't know how far, but that's also what it's gonna do when it dies. So, I think people No, you should just go forward. It's only forward. You're good otherwise. Okay. Oof. Could have gotten spicy. Red shield's also not a bad... I think... Okay, so yeah, no, this isn't too bad. Yeah, so it's still just a victory lap. And here he does a spectacle. Oh my god, is that going all the way? Okay, so yeah, nobody died. So yeah, that's what all of them are kind of going to be like. So yeah, as it turns out, it's more just a spectacle, cool fight. Also, they're talking about the next game. They mentioned like the library. What did they say? Okay, they're mentioning lore, and I know after my long explanation, you can't help yourself but get some more of it. So, oh my god, you have to fight a claw at one point. Good luck. Oh, that's what every Midnight of White is. I'm going to... Okay. Okay, so that guy... So what you just killed, Kane, had 1,000 HP. This guy has 3,000. It's not too bad. He's gonna be a little tankier. 40 movement speed, so he moves about as fast as that guy. The call takes... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so when Midnight of White shows up, he's gonna have some attack patterns.
All right.
Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to tell when he's getting injected. I'm just double checking. So far, it seems like he's mostly doing... No, he does black damage. He does red damage. It doesn't look like he's doing too much, though. Like, he's doing 25 to 35. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's... Oh, no, okay. Again, it sounds like these guys are more spectacle than anything. I think we're okay. Like, he has, like, if he injects himself with an orange syringe, he kind of does, like, the monk's charging attack, like that kind of stuff. So with orange, he gets really fast, and he runs through people until he hits the end of the facility. So he's going to run from one of the all to... I think he's running through the entire facility. Kind of. He does something very similar in the next game, canonically. But he's going to hit everyone for 100 damage in the facility, so try to get people out of his way as he moves. With the blue, the claw will take 15 seconds to open a map of the facility and highlight 8 random employees in the facility. So he's going to mark 8 guys, and he's going to hit all of them for 25 to 35 black damage. You can stop this for dealing 200 damage. So, that's stoppable, but he's going to mark 8 people for black damage. I think your build's mostly... You should be fine with that amount of damage. And it stuns him, so... Using brain injectors, auto heal 150. So he'll try to heal also when he grabs the green shit. He's going to try to use K-Corp to heal himself. Beat the fuck out of him, don't let him. Use special attacks as soon as it enters. Okay, so only his last attack is going to be bad. Okay, it's only bad at the end. At 25% health, you need to kill him. He needs to die. Because he will inject everything, mark 6 people, and then hit everyone for 60 to 65 pale damage. Or 60 to 85. He does a lot of pale damage, and I don't think, besides 2 suits, there's any pale resistance in this game. Oh, nice. Okay, so you can actually cheese that by sending someone to work on an abnormality. It'll unmark them. They'll be good. Okay, so when he shows up, they're saying just have on the when you stun lock him during his attacks, jump him. Everyone, just jump him. When midnight comes, Kane, you're going to bully God. I think. He's also using the Tree of Life. Oh no, that's his map. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. Okay. No, he's cool. You'll like this. He's not... It doesn't look like he's going to be hard. He'll be fun. In and out, Kane. 45-minute adventure, I promise.
Well, I've only got 45 minutes, so it better be.
And then we can start getting to Ion's depressing lore, and then I can start talking about really weird shit that's happening symbolically, and how this is all symbolism. It always was. I can't wait. I can start talking about more lore. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, can't wait.
Wow, I sound real excited, man. That's fucking... Let you into my home. But the plot starts doing something cool, and there's a certain moment because of something you said at the very start of this game that we've been waiting for you to see on day 50. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. You'll love it. What if you have to fight? What if you have to fight multiple claws? I haven't checked that. Uh-oh. So, hold on, backwards clock doesn't work on him, right? Could you imagine that the end of this game just becomes us saluting every fucking big five imaginable? Get them all out of there. I think it does, though. I'm gonna double check how bad it's gonna get. So for dusk, noon, and dawn, or however that order goes, it's just gonna spawn 1, 2, and then 3 fixers. It can't. Like we said, we think it said it can't spawn this.
Yum.
She lost her weapon. How could you?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
There's no choice, Ed. It's just gonna melt down.
Fair enough.
I'm so glad I didn't do that with nothing there. Because it actually does lose the weapon.
Yeah, no, you lose it. You have to buy it back.
Yeah, but I've got the bonus thing, haven't I? I don't lose ego gifts anymore. I guess it's only on death.
Yeah, no, yeah, it means on death. It's recoverable.
So I was gonna try it with the nothing there weapon because I'm gonna be too mad if it dies though.
No, if you had done that, it'd been over.
Worth it.
Thankfully, we think if you reset the day, you get it back. So it does give you it back if you lose it.
With the way this game's been fucking me lately, I doubt it.
Well, you also have console commands. I can tell you how to console command it back in.
Yes, we have had console commands back in.
Oh, alright, sorry about that.
We had to console command everything back in.
Alright. Maybe the Tree of Life was the Sephiroth we made made along the way, you know?
Maybe.
Okay, so Kane, apparently Quaff Meltdowns will not appear in Architecture Department. You are right, though. All others are gone, but in Architecture, you're golden. Nothing as bad's gonna happen right now. You know, if clerks and facilities cut in half from 10 to 5. So it's cut your clerks in half, by the way.
Right. That means fewer
breaches, yes.
That was it. Yeah, there's fewer people for mountainous mining bodies to get mad at.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Again, this is supposed to be more of a victory lap than actually hard. Binah and Hoboko were like, that was your last test. And technically, you beat them. Hardware and fucking backwards clock. This I didn't know. Okay, fatigue and wings. Oh no. No, it wouldn't.
You're sounding really positive there.
Okay. Cann, it's not as bad as it's gonna sound. But I have some.
Right.
I have some good news and some bad news.
Sure you do.
Okay. Good news. Okay, do what you want first.
No, just give it in one way or another.
So bad news. When you
Yeah.
said you're gonna have to run back every single boss fight, yeah, you're gonna have to do that. However, it looks like they're nerfed. Like Gabriella is like you fight one phase of her, and it's like they basically halved her HP. And then Chest's thing is active during it, so you fight technically both of them one-on-one, but Binah comes at like stage 4, and you beat her. But I think it's one phase. I don't think it's
Right.
No, so it's the same phases, but she has 40% less HP.
Right. So basically, each of the Sephiroth are just going to do salty runbacks with me.
Pretty much. But it seems like they're not as bad. Just able hit missed. Oh, no, Cann, here's the best thing. You don't have to fight Gabra. If you beat her, you win that way. If you get all the energy by Meltdown 10, you win.
Okay.
So you can just ignore her. Okay, so like we said, it's salty runbacks, but they're not gonna be that cruel. So she's, I think it's a pale damage, but pale damage she's normal against, but besides white, she endures. It's like 0.8 or something. She's not too bad. And then we have him. I don't actually know what the black fish is. Hold on. I'm going to say, though, immune to black damage, so don't do that one. And I'm going to also assume he does black damage. Don't some people weak to that. What he's weak against, I would say if the red fixer was, like, normal against red damage, or like, if he was weak at normal against black damage, red damage maybe is good against black damage. I think, maybe. Possible. Just double check. Intel will go. Commander will bring more intel soon. I'm almost scared to see what Homoko and Binah are gonna do. I don't wanna. Actually, I don't wanna read that part. Oh, okay. So you need to stop black damage, dude. Right. Like instantly. Apparently, he's lowering cloth counter. The effect of it lowering the cloth can range from barely anything to potentially devastating. So he lowers cloth counters. He needs to die.
Okay.
He is. Oh no, it's white damage. Nope, it's red damage. Nope. Okay, so yeah, we were right. So red damage. So black. Red fixer is weak to black damage. Black fixer is weak to red damage. So London would be it's going to fuck. India are going to destroy it. Oh yeah. It's over, boys. Not too bad. What happens if he dies? I should probably check that. Oh. Okay. Everyone survived, right? Oh.
Yes, we just got a bunch of meltdowns.
Okay, it's bad. I don't think anyone's. It's good. Okay. We're fine. We're okay. You haven't noticed it yet, but that smoke below you, I thought was going to be a very bad situation. That's lowering sanity damage of everybody nearby. That's something the white fixer does. That's real cool. It says it's upon death, so I don't know.
So that was the black fixer, not the white fixer.
Also, be careful about her reflection thing. Okay, so upon death, she's gonna basically do a bunch of, like, 15 to something white damage. So she's gonna basically blow up. Also, that white damage was going throughout the facility for some reason and making everyone go crazy. Oh, she has an AoE cloud thing. So anyone who has a very bad time with white damage should avoid the area entirely. The moral of the story is, for each fixer, if you're weak to them, you need to be at the other end of the facility. I can't be held responsible. There's a pale guy. I'm scared. I'm scared to look at Majo. What does he do on death? Upon death, okay, so yeah, on death he just lowers meltdowns, whatever. Man, someone should really help poor Maxim.
Well, I'm fucking trying, but, you know.
Okay, we'll shoot.
It's the whole thing of that you can never fucking actually...
Yeah. How bad is it? I looked away.
bad. I'm gonna double check pale damage. I'm scared of him. Okay. Okay. It looks recoverable. You... Oh. Oh my fucking god.
It's because, like, the other, like, because how many people are insane in the room, they're all being driven insane.
Camille, for fuck's sake, just shoot them.
Is it recoverable?
Well, no, because like this is so bad that someone who has like 112 prudence and 30% resistance is actually not able to do anything close to tanking this, and amount of sanity damage.
We have to leave that for next week then. That is... So was it just everyone in the room was driving them insane, or was it smoke we couldn't see?
I don't know. It's just panicking. Instead of doing like 4 white, instead of people taking like 4 sanity damage, they were taking like 40.
I have no idea why they were taking so much. Cause we... Hold on. There is... Yeah, we think it was just because of how many guys were going insane in the same area, because when they panic like that, they're technically driving people insane around, like just being in the same room. So we think they just constantly were feeding into driving each other crazy. Either way, we will. Either way, we'll be back next time with that. I think I'll send you the wiki for all the ordeals so you can look over look over them. Because they really don't sound too bad. But it's just everyone who's weak against a certain thing has to just fuck off to the next room. Anyway, we will see everyone. I don't know if that tabletop thing's happening tonight, but if not, I will see if it doesn't, I'm seeing everyone tomorrow. So, later, mates. Bye bye.